Музклуб на проводе. Звуковой самоучитель английской разговорной речи. Пожалуйста.
Lesson 7. Meals. Here are the names of British and American meals. Listen and repeat.
A meal.
Пища.
Breakfast.
Завтрак.
To have breakfast.
Завтракать.
Usually.
Обычно.
Now listen.
When do you have your breakfast?
Usually, I have my breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Repeat.
When do you have your breakfast?
Usually I have my breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Translate into English.
Где вы обычно завтракаете?
Where do you usually have your breakfast?
Я обычно завтракаю в гостинице.
I usually have my breakfast at the hotel.
Я обычно завтракаю дома.
Use at home. I usually have my breakfast at home.
Repeat.
Lunch.
Ленч.
Our.
Наш.
A lunchroom.
Буфет.
Let's have our lunch in the lunchroom.
Together.
Вместе.
Let's have our lunch together.
Dinner.
Обед.
Where do you usually have your dinner?
A cafeteria.
Кафетерий.
I usually have my meals in the cafeteria.
Supper.
Ужин.
Always.
Всегда.
A cafe.
Кафе.
I always have my supper in the cafe.
A canteen.
Столовая.
Or dining room.
A bite.
Закуска.
To have a bite.
Перекусить.
Let's have a bite in the canteen. Now instead of canteen, say
Bar. Let's have a bite in the bar.
a snack bar. Let's have a bite in the snack bar.
Translate into English.
Я ем ленч в буфете.
I have my lunch in the lunchroom.
Давай перекусим вместе.
Let's have a bite together.
Мы обычно обедаем в ресторане.
We usually have our dinner in the restaurant.
Давайте выпьем кофе в кафетерии.
Let's have some coffee in the cafeteria.
Я обычно кушаю в столовой.
I usually have my meals in the dining room.
Мы всегда ужинаем дома.
We always have our supper at home.
Now listen to a talk at breakfast.
What would you like for breakfast, John? Shall we take some buttered toast, or would you prefer bread and butter?
I'd like some cornflakes, bacon and eggs, and some buttered toast with marmalade.
And I'll have some ham and eggs and coffee.
Now learn the new words.
Corn,
Кукуруза. Кукурузный.
flakes.
Хлопья.
I'd like some cornflakes.
Bacon,
Бекон.
an egg,
Яйцо.
bacon and eggs,
Яичница с беконом.
I'll have some bacon and eggs,
Scrambled eggs.
Яичница-болтунья.
I want some scrambled eggs.
fried eggs,
Яичница-глазунья.
Ham.
Ветчина.
I'd like some ham and eggs,
Butter.
Масло.
Toast.
Гренки.
buttered toast,
Гренки с маслом.
Marmalade.
Джем.
I'd like some buttered toast with marmalade.
bread,
Хлеб.
brown bread,
Черный хлеб.
I'd like some bread and butter with tea,
Boiled eggs.
Вареные яйца.
I'll have 2 boiled eggs.
sausage,
Колбаса.
I'd like some sausage,
Translate into English.
Я бы хотел кукурузные хлопья на завтрак.
I'd like some cornflakes for breakfast,
Вы хотели бы яичницу с ветчиной?
Would you like some ham and eggs?
Я возьму яичницу-глазунью.
I'll have some fried eggs,
Я бы хотел гренки с маслом и джемом.
I'd like some buttered toast with marmalade.
now listen.
What would you like to drink? Tea, coffee, or a Coke perhaps?
A black coffee for me, please.
Repeat.
To drink,
Пить.
What would you like to drink?
Что бы вы хотели выпить?
I'd like to drink something hot.
Я бы хотел выпить чего-либо горячего.
A Coke.
Стакан Кока-Колы.
A Coke for me, please.
A black coffee for me, please.
Listen to another talk.
Let's have a continental breakfast today.
What is a continental breakfast?
Oh, you just take some toast, butter and marmalade with coffee or tea.
Repeat.
Continental.
Континентальный.
Let's have a continental breakfast today.
Translate into English.
Мне, пожалуйста, черный кофе.
A black coffee for me, please.
Мне, пожалуйста, Кока-Колу.
A Coke for me, please.
Что бы вы хотели выпить?
What would you like to drink?
Repeat.
A hot dog.
Бутерброд с горячей сосиской.
I'll take a hot dog.
Frankfurters.
Сосиски.
I'd like some frankfurters.
Cheese.
Сыр.
Sandwich.
Сэндвич.
To prefer.
Предпочитать.
I prefer a cheese sandwich.
A cup.
Чашка.
A cup of coffee for me, please.
Translate into English.
Мне, пожалуйста, бутерброд с горячей сосиской.
A hot dog for me, please.
Я возьму сосиски и черный кофе.
I'll have some frankfurters and a black coffee.
Я бы хотел бутерброд с сыром.
I'd like a cheese sandwich.
Now instead of a cheese sandwich, say,
A roll.
Булочка.
I'd like a roll.
a cup of coffee with cream.
Чашка кофе со сливками.
I'd like a cup of coffee with cream.
A cake.
Кекс. Пирожное.
I'd like a cake.
Listen and repeat.
To check in.
Сдавать вещи.
Let's check in our things.
A check.
Номерок.
Here's your check.
A check room.
Гардероб. Камера хранения.
Or a cloak room.
Where is the cloakroom here, please?
Now listen to a talk at the restaurant. Here is the menu, sir. Can I take your order?
Well now, what do you recommend?
Well, the beef steak's very good today.
I think I'll take the steak, please.
What vegetables would you like with it?
Some fried potatoes. And what green vegetables have you?
Peas, French beans.
I think I'll have a beefsteak with peas.
Repeat.
A steak.
Бифштекс.
Beef.
Говядина.
I'll have a steak. Or, I'll take a beefsteak.
A waiter.
Официант.
A waitress.
Официантка.
Menu.
Меню.
Waiter, the menu, please.
Roast.
Жареный.
I'll have some roast beef.
Now learn the new words and use them instead of some roast beef.
Some roast lamb.
Баранина.
I'll have some roast lamb.
A roast chicken.
Курица. Цыпленок.
I'll have a roast chicken.
A pork chop.
Свиная отбивная.
I'll have a pork chop.
Some fried fish.
Жареная рыба.
I'll have some fried fish.
Repeat.
Potatoes.
Картофель.
Mashed potatoes.
Пюре.
Chips.
Хрустящий жареный картофель.
I think I'll have some mashed potatoes.
Now instead of mashed potatoes, say,
Some boiled potatoes. I think I'll have some boiled potatoes.
some green peas.
Зеленый горошек.
I think I'll have some green peas.
Translate into English.
Пожалуй, я возьму свиную отбивную.
I think I'll have a pork chop.
Дайте мне жареную курицу с картошкой.
Some roast chicken with fried potatoes, please.
Мне жареной рыбы, пожалуйста.
Some fried fish for me, please.
Официант, дайте мне, пожалуйста, меню.
Waiter, the menu, please.
Now listen to another talk.
Very well, sir. And what will you have first? Soup, hors d'oeuvre, or some juice?
I'll have a plate of chicken soup and some tomato juice.
Repeat.
Soup.
Суп,
Clear soup.
бульон,
A plate.
тарелка,
I'll have a plate of clear soup.
Tomato.
томат,
Juice.
сок,
I'll have some tomato juice.
Orange.
апельсин,
Some orange juice, please.
Hors d'oeuvre.
закуска,
A salad.
салат,
I'd like a salad for hors d'oeuvre.
A glass.
стакан,
A glass of juice, please.
Translate.
я возьму чашку бульона.
I'll take a cup of clear soup.
Я буду обедать в ресторане.
I'll have my dinner at the restaurant.
Стакан апельсинового сока, пожалуйста.
A glass of orange juice, please. Repeat.
Shall. I shall take some juice. Or, I'll take some juice.
Will. What will you have for dinner?
Dessert.
Десерт,
What shall we take for dessert?
Sweet.
конфета,
No sweets, just a coffee.
To order.
заказывать,
An order.
заказ,
Waiter, will you take our order, please?
Now listen and repeat.
Will you have some orange juice?
Yes, please. Or, no thanks.
Will he come to dinner?
I think he will.
Translate into English.
Что вы возьмете на десерт?
What will you take for dessert?
Он придет на обед?
Will he come to dinner?
Думаю, что да.
I think he will.
Официант, вы примете у меня заказ?
Waiter, will you take my order, please?
Вы придете на обед?
Will you come to dinner?
Давайте выпьем кофе.
Let's have some coffee.
С удовольствием.
With pleasure.
Listen to another talk.
Do you want any sweets?
Apple pie and ice cream, please.
Would you like to order a drink? A cocktail, perhaps? Or a glass of table wine?
No, I'll not have wine. Just a bottle of mineral water.
Repeat.
An apple pie.
Яблочный пирог.
An ice cream.
Мороженое.
A cocktail.
Коктейль.
Lemonade.
Лимонад.
Mineral water.
Минеральная вода.
Fruit.
Фрукты.
Shall not. Shan't. I shan't have any wine. Or, I'll not have any wine.
Will not. Won't. He'll not come to lunch. He won't come to dinner.
You'll have some sweets for dinner, won't you?
The lesson is over. Goodbye.
Звуковой самоучитель английской разговорной речи. Пластинка 4, занятие 1. Министерство культуры СССР. Мелодия. М70-39185. 39186.